唉，
才几点而已就下班，有没有在赚钱呐、啊？到底在干嘛？
今天没客人，下大雨，干超烦的。
下大雨有没有50龙啊？
有啦，勉强达成50。
还有没有破100啊？
怎么可能干？完蛋了，要穷死了。3节打卡下班。
来个礼拜。
好抓嘛！你为什么不防守嘞？
在设定啊。
又想换谁上来？又没有撸卡。
Most storied franchise in the NBA. Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The number 1 all-time league
scorers
both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there. Pressing the action, getting himself
我的宝贝今天在，你输定了。
And Smitty, the last pick of the
超晃啊！
2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong. GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
LeBron!
On the shot a bit long that time. Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity. Back to Jackson.
Jackson, no!
And again, Memphis, no good. James with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Reed.
顶不进来哦，可怜。
From downtown. Out to Russell. Launches a three.
守住了。
James, no good. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one. You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job. And it's Hachimura in the corner. He gets it in. And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
干嘛？
失误啊！掉太高了。
Almost had that steal. Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. 2 minutes remaining. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and
给他，不要犯规。
almost anyone. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense. And it's sent back. And they'll keep possession. Aldama.
太扯啦，那个。
No. Going to have to try something different next time. And Davis can't get it to go. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Davis!
Here's Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game. To the middle.
Hey, Davis!
Now, here is Russell.
我守住了。
And Davis can't get it to go. Morant left side. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
好杀马进啊，干
Here's Jackson.
JJJ.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact. To the left side wing. Fires for three.
Austin!
And the Lakers with another miss. And
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Back to Morant. Out left to the wing. All alone.
还不进呢，干！
I guess even he has. Tip is one of those once in a while.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Enjoy. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, James.
LeBron 手感不好。
By 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively.
没有吧？
你要干嘛？犯规打手。
妈，我搅拌。
Also keeping them out of sync.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
打不进。
Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And Memphis.
Reset.
靠背啊，太夸张了吧！
Ati.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
You're smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trailed by 4.
Reset.
你是在跟我开玩笑 ，Reese？
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the
老人。
shot or simply change it.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the inside. Here's Davis. After 2 misses,
他受伤了，
the
哎
game, he's on the board with that shot made.
So tough to contain Anthony Davis inside. That's his office.
That's a 2 from Kennard. Outside.
你反啊！
And that's
反
what
啊！
makes Memphis
你
really
AD
take
被我拉
possession.
出去了。
Here's Kennard. Nothing on the board. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin, I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common
Ati.
usually that takes care of
死
everything.
啦，最好这么准。
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by
Guy
the
down.
defense and then makes the right pass.
吹人啊，裁判！
James left side. And it's Hachimura in the corner. LeBron outside. Pass to Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis.
踢呀！
By Davis.
That's inexcusable defense. You must put a body on
Davis.
defense or you will pay for it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Jackson.
Oh.
Anthony Davis has a gift, and timing is impeccable when blocking shots.
.119 left in the first half. Outside Rose.
Sinks the triple.
Rose has got himself going there. His first points.
小科比没有用啊。
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
James Good.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And Aldama has it in the corner. Rose attacking. Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Rose. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to
飙
operate.
风玫瑰啊！
Down low.
哎，想吃啊，老人！
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's James.
火锅！抓到！
Left side Rose. Knocked away. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
给我抓到了啊！火锅啊！
See you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lakers trailed by 3. We know Greg LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect.
我靠！屁啦！多赛啊！
Our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
还你一球！
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo.
Look at Davies there.
Him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And David
小球
sends it
对啦！
完了，天不赢。
Jump ball, it's tied up there.
海冬瓜。
The Lakers with the ball.
笑死！
And here's James opening it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Now Vincent. There's the three. Offensive rebound.
努力啊，去不打！
投不进呐！
That
操
one！ falls coming off of Davis's feet. Hachimura's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Here's Jackson.
哎，屁啦！
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. James outside for the lead. Then one goes. Count it. James has got 8.
I like the play call. Get the ball to LeBron where he wants it.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Aldama. Count it from 12.
The assist.
Aldama's got his second basket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Rose.
And he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Morin.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over to the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And another 3.
屁啦，哪有那么晒的？你根本就没瞄到。
You see the decision-making ability of Hachimura sets his man up perfectly.
Now here's Rose.
Rose.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays.
火锅。
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
屁啦。
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, and that's LeBron. All the confidence in the world. The man could care less who's guarding him.
Back to Morant. Outside Rose.
啊！
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
对呀。
And out of
哎，
bounds is
靠呗，这颜值个屌哦，靠呗。
These are the kinds of things
敢浪费
that
球
break
权。
momentum.
Here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Pass to Vincent. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Kicks it out to James. He could go.
守住了。
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 3. And coming up,
The Grizzlies, 34.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Rose. At the top of the key, Clark. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
A kick out to Bain. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Desmond Bain.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Vincent. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
And James drills them both. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, Smart. Pass to Stephens. Back to Smart. And Davis sends it back. And he'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clark. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
打不进去啊！干 AD 也太硬了吧！
Lakers trailed by 3. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got his first points of the game.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Stephens. Outside Williams.
技术犯规啊！
The offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of the shooters.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully, that miss won't cost them. And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another three, he'll be the guy.
Inside. Here's James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. LeBron outside. Right side Russell. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Davis. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Bounce pass Davis. Russell from long. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant surveying the D. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And foul calls like that. And they'll retain possession. It's the first that brings
At the stripe, Ja Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And a wide open look for Payne. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Reeves. Count it!
Smart and so unselfish.
机会来了。
By LeBron.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Come on, man. Stand up and make some noise. Checking in for the Grizzlies. Derek Rose.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morant.
哎，
Commits the intentional foul.
想干嘛？
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off.
整天想绝杀，操！
Can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you
serious.
what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
substitution on the board.
Here's Russell.
God!
Beautiful location on the
怎么回事？
太
你
扯了！
怎么有不可能啊？
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Guys, what's your take?
And the only
景点为什么做不了这种事情？好不好？
front of the rim, a tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W on this one. That was a fun night of
来可以拜。
shit！怎么可能？哇！阿斯汀瑞神
全部人都摇头了，
7球
全部人都心里心服口服。
干我的替补上来输超多分。你女儿怎么在旁边？
要吃饭了。
是啊，
哎呀，
好吧，你先去喂吧。
第一节11比。